Training with me? Good. Okay, so you're just going to follow me up the steps. So I'm going to push a super secret button. Nothing to see there, Jane. All right, now follow me and just be careful because you're not floating yet, right? Welcome on board the International Space Station, Jane. Turn around and wave goodbye to all your family and friends down there under Earth. Everybody say bye, Jane.
Bye, Jane.
See you in 6 months. Did you know they stay up here for about 6 months? Wow, I know it's a long time to be away from your family. They still get to talk to them and things like that over the computers. Okay, so let's have a look around. It's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. It'd be even better if we were in the real station though, right? Yeah, because Jane and I would be in a weightless environment called microgravity, which means that you and I would be floating right now, and that would be awesome, huh? Yeah, woo, yeah, high five, float to your high five. Woo, see, it'd be awesome. And just imagine, everything would float, all of your things would float. No one can shout at you to clean up your room if nothing hits the floor, right? Yay. On the other hand, though, yeah, she's like, I want to be an astronaut now. But if you leave something somewhere, though, and you don't secure it down, it's not going to stay there. It's going to float away. So they lose things. So your pens, your pencils, maybe you lost your glasses. I tell you what you do. Oh, no, you need those, right? You might have to have somebody help you look. But you go look a couple hours later, stuck to the filters in the air recycling system. That's where things go. That's like the astronaut lost and found. That's where you can find your stuff. So that would solve your first problem. Another thing when you're first up here is that your body is not used to being in microgravity. You feel a little bit like a fish out of water. So you might come down to what's called space adaptation syndrome. Can you guess what that might feel like? What the symptoms might be? Do you want me to tell you? Good, I'll tell you, that's why we're here. Okay, so basically you have a little bit of motion sickness type thing. So you don't feel very well in your tummy. Alright, so what we give each astronaut their very own personal emesis management system, or EMS. It's a very high-tech device. So there you go. What do you think goes in that bag there, Jane? No comment. She's very polite. Well, I'll go ahead and say it. You're space puke. The technical term is emesis, and that's what we'll continue to use now. So you don't need to emesis, so we're going to take that back. In fact, after the first couple of days, you would no longer need to emesis again either, because your body would adjust, you no longer feel sick. So you've been here a couple of days, you feel fine. Let's imagine you've been outside the station on a spacewalk or an EVA in your big spacesuit. Guess what? Jane fixed the station. Good job. But it took you 6 hours. These spacewalks are very long usually. So now that you're back inside, you take your space go, you're really tired. If you drift off to sleep right here, what's going to happen to you? Exactly! That's what I'm getting at. You blow up to the roof and possibly hurt your head or bump into your commander and make him mad at you. No, so what you want to do if you're going to go to sleep on the station is get in your sleep restraint unit, okay? So that's what this is right here. So can we show them how this works? Would you mind getting in there for me, Jane? Thank you, sweetheart. You're scared? Oh, don't worry. It's all right. Okay, one arm to this side. You see that hole there? Snug as a bug in a rug. And I'm going to zip you up to tuck you in. There we go. Oh, where'd she go? Ah, ta-da. And then this strap would actually go across the astronauts' heads to keep it from bobbing up and down while trying to sleep. But you don't have to do that. And she's right, your arms would float like that while you were sleeping. But some of them don't like that, so they stick their arms inside their sleeping bag with them. What do you think? Could you sleep comfortably like this, strapped to a wall, Jane? No, not like this. Exactly, because right now she's got gravity in the way. But if you were weightless, it would be really comfy in this little pocket. In fact, you'd be as comfy here as you would be up here in the top bunk. What do you reckon? Look at that. That's because when you're in microgravity, there's no more top or bottom. There's no up, down, floor, ceiling, east, west for your body. Inside of yourself, no matter where you position yourself, you feel exactly the same. So you could be sleeping here, a crew member could sleep there, another crew member could sleep here, even with their head position there. Everybody feels exactly the same in their weightless sleep restraint unit. But you look a little uncomfortable, so I'm going to set you free. All right, so now that you're awake, Jane, we're going to do something else that astronauts do every day. We're going to exercise, okay? So will you sit on this exercise machine for me right there? We've got all your gym equipment just ready for you. So I just want you to work on your arms. You can either leave your feet on the white or the floor. Yeah, that's good, whichever you want. Now just work on those arms like a cycle. Perfect, okay, nice steady pace. So one of the negative aspects of living in space is that you'll actually start to lose muscle mass and bone density when you're up here. It's actually kind of like an accelerated aging process on the crew members, so they need to combat those effects in many ways. The biggest is exercise. They have to exercise a lot, 2 to 2.5 hours every single day without fail. But they have lots of equipment to help them do that. So they've got the dual cycle ergometer. You're in top form there on that top cycle chain. They've got several treadmills. Here he is getting on a stationary bike. They also have something called the ARED, the Advanced Resistance Exercise Device. It allows them to do weight training even though they're weightless. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so let me see. You got another 2 hours left in you, or are you feeling the burn? You're good. She's like, I'm good. That's good. I believe you. All right. Give her a round of applause for her workout so far, then. That was great. Okay, Jane. Come float right around there for me, okay? So we're going to show them what's behind this curtain number 1. This is very good floating. Excellent floating. And here it comes. Any ideas yet? You seem like you might have already figured it out. She does not want to say, but it's the twins. The moment we've all been waiting for, the bathroom, the waste hygiene compartment. How do astronauts use the bathroom? Now, I think I already know the answer to this question, but Jane, are you ready to demonstrate exactly how we use this device for science? No. Good answer, because of course that is my silly joke. It is a family show, and that is not what will be happening. We're just going to explain it to you guys. Alright, so a crew member would float in here. He or she would close a privacy panel behind him or her. Don't worry, no one's really doing it. Alright, so we removed that panel so you could see better for public education. And then they would put one foot in each of those foot restraints there. That holds their feet in. Then they pull these brace units up and over the tops of their legs. So that holds them on target, so to speak. And then I'm sure they've got a nice rear view mirror. That thing. And once they're in the right spot, they reach over, they turn on the suction, and then they go. Now you want to make sure you do everything in the right order, right, Jade? You don't want to mess up and have floaters, huh? Sorry. Speaking of floaters, there's no water in the space toilet. Water is a very precious commodity in microgravity, so that's why we turned on that suction. It does the job that gravity normally does for you on Earth. Hold your solid waste away from you and into a container where we dispose of it later. But we're going to try and save any liquid because it's so precious, including our liquid waste. So Jay, would you mind holding that with your right hand for me? I cleaned it very thoroughly, my love. Okay, there you go. Okay, so your liquid waste goes in there. Do you want to tell them what liquid waste is? Urine. She said it, urine, that's right, pee. Thank you, sweetie. It's a technical, medical term. All right, so the urine goes in there. You can put it down now, we understand. And eventually it ends up here. Well, Jane, they drink it. Yes, they do. After it's been recycled back into water, of course. Astronauts drink recycled urine that they recycle back into water over and over and over and over and over again. Do you want to have a sip, please?
Oh, that's gross.
No. Oh, okay. I'll save it for me. But once it's been recycled like that, they've taken everything out. It just tastes like H2O, nice and pure. And recycling water in a closed-loop system like that is going to help us travel so much further in space. Not only that, but we're already using this technology on Earth. Not to recycle water, but to purify it in areas of the world that really need us to do that for their water supply. So it's helping us save lots of lives in different areas. So it's good technology, even though it sounds icky when you first hear about it, right, guys? Okay, so you're in the perfect spot, sweetie. I'm just going to switch it to you. Because if there's a curtain number 1, of course, there's a curtain number 2. So after all that toilet talk, we might want to do some hygiene, some cleaning up. So I'm going to let you wash your hands with this antibacterial hand wipe, okay? So show them how you're doing it. This is exactly how an astronaut would wash their hands in space. Perfect form, Jane. Excellent. Give her a round of applause for the washing. Yeah, exactly. It's excellent. Okay, and then they'd have larger wipes that they would use to wash their bodies down. So it's like an astronaut sponge bath. They wipe. Very basic cleaning. Then they use special no-rinse shampoo developed by NASA that they comb through their hair or run through their hair. That gets all of the oil and grease out. So that's all they use. There's no shower. There's no bathtub. Boy, after 6 months, you'd really miss those things, right, James? Yeah, you would. All right, so let me take that back from you. I think your commander clean now. You're ready to go over to the next thing we'll show you. This is the galley area, or the kitchen. This is a really fun place. It's the place where they can be the most social and hang out. So this is where they have their family meals. They like to eat together, usually on board the station. And they can go on and talk to people from home on the internet, perhaps in their off time, play some games, and make their food. They have lots of delicious menu options that they don't get bored with. So this is one of their favorites. This is macaroni and cheese. Yum. Here you go, sweetie. Give that a good feel. What do you think about the texture on that? It feels like hard rocks. That's right. It's because it's been dehydrated. So what we would need to do is rehydrate it with some warm water through there. Now,